Hey, so a little intro here, because this video takes some explanation. Sometimes when I have an idea for a video, I'll just wander around my house and record a voice memo on my phone. I talk to myself a lot when I'm home alone, and I like to get all my thoughts recorded when I do that, just in case I have a good video idea for the future. But this time, I'm just going to upload the full voice memo, because it's like 12 and a half minutes, and I'm not going to be able to duplicate it in a good mic with a script, even if I tried. I reinstalled Warzone a while back, but you literally can't install Warzone without installing Modern Warfare's multiplayer, at least on PC. I don't know if that's how it works on console, but, you know, I thought to myself, I'm going to give multiplayer a completely honest, fresh chance, because I know I've been harsh to recent Call of Duty games, especially Modern Warfare, but I know a lot of people swear it's better than people say, or at least Modern Warfare is the best COD game of the last few years, so I genuinely wanted to try the multiplayer again to see if I could see what other people see, and instead of that happening, I ended up ranting into my phone for like 12 and a half minutes after playing like 2 hours. So apologies for the audio quality going forward, but I am not recording this video again, nor am I putting any real effort into editing this video, because I refuse to put in more effort than the Call of Duty devs do. I feel like the addiction factor of this game doesn't even come from the game itself. Like every video game has some kind of addiction factor. Like even if the experience of the game as a whole is not very fun, there is something that keeps you doing it longer than a non-video game thing that's not fun. You know what I mean? Like there's just like a certain loop that you keep doing it. Like, okay, maybe it'll become fun, or like maybe I'll get it. Like there's a thing every game has a certain, like, I don't know. Maybe addiction factor is too dramatic a term, but like the thing that keeps you playing even if the experience is not fun. Maybe that's the combat in a game with a shitty story. Or it's like, I don't know. In certain games, for me at least, it's been... for certain games, for me at least, it's been like the movement of the character. Like maybe I don't enjoy the game. I don't think it's a very fun game, but just it feels really fun to control. That was Fortnite for me for the longest time. The game feels it just feels good to control. It's really smooth. But this fucking game, I feel like the addiction factor of this fucking game does not come from anything even remotely related to the game itself. And that's the most frustrating part of the whole thing. Cause like this game is fucking horrible. It's amazing to me how bad this game is. I've been playing Ground War for like 2 hours. I forced myself to play Ground War for 2 hours, and I've kind of come to this realization. The addiction factor of this game, the whole game, like, not just Modern Warfare, but really Call of Duty as a whole right now. Everything Modern Warfare 2019 and afterwards is the addiction factor no longer comes from the game itself. It no longer comes from getting good at the game or grinding the game. It comes from the 10 seconds of catharsis that you get every once in a while with these games when the game is not actively fucking you over. Like, oh, this game, yeah, the gunplay, Modern Warfare, gunplay feels great. Hit feedback feels great. Sound design is great. It looks so pretty. You're thinking to yourself, this game should be fun. With all these things, this game should be fun. And it's just not. But you keep playing, because if you get a double kill, if you get a triple kill, it feels so satisfying. It feels so satisfying. I've been sniping in Ground War with the explosive Barrett 50 cal. It's so satisfying whenever anything connects. But it's not worth it. Because you're just thinking to yourself, oh, maybe if I just keep playing, maybe I'll get it. You know, maybe I'll somehow enjoy spawning and getting immediately killed in 5 different directions, because I committed the great sin of stepping forward in these garbage fucking maps with no flow whatsoever. And these garbage fucking spawns with no semblance for enemy location or enemy visibility at all. There's something fucking wrong with the spawn engine still, 3 years later. Oh my god, it's just the addiction factor of this game no longer comes from the game itself. It comes from how fun you know the game should be, and how much fucking and how much potential you know the game has because of how pretty it looks, and because of how good it sounds, and because of how satisfying the hit feedback is. That's why people are playing, and I think that's why people are more forgiving of Modern Warfare than they are of Cold War or Vanguard. Even though, frankly, I think those games are closer to being good than Modern Warfare is. And like, when you hear people talk about what they want from a Call of Duty game or why they think Call of Duty sucks now, like, I think Cold War and Vanguard have committed way less sins than Modern Warfare has, but people are a lot more forgiving of Modern Warfare because the modern COD formula is completely based around getting that cathartic 10 seconds every 5-10 minutes or so. And that's how they keep you playing. You know? And the reason why people are more forgiving of Modern Warfare is because those 10-15 seconds of catharsis are it's a lot more desirable in the game that looks and sounds that good than it is in a game like Cold War that looks like it's made of Play-Doh, or a game like Vanguard that just looks like liquid shit. Even though I think Cold War and Vanguard are closer to being a good Call of Duty game than Modern Warfare is. People are more forgiving of Modern Warfare because it looks and sounds better, and the stupid fucking 10-second catharsis is more dramatic in those games. But that's what's so frustrating. And that's why I'm fucking ranting in my phone right now and walking around my house. That's why the audio quality keeps changing. I keep walking from room to room, and every room has different acoustics in this house. But fuck, just like I've been playing Ground War for 2 hours now. How did I play this at all? How does anybody play this at all? How does anybody fucking lie to themselves and think this game is well designed? Like, and it's like I said, the visuals are amazing. The gunplay is amazing. The hit feedback is amazing. The sound design is amazing. Literally every single other thing about this game is amateurish. Literally every single other thing. It runs like ass. The spawns are fucking garbage. The map design is fucking garbage. The weapon balance is still garbage. This game came out 3 years ago. It's still just M4s everywhere. M4s. That's all people are using. It's been 3 years and they haven't patched this. And the matchmaking takes fucking forever. Why is it taking me like 2 minutes to find a lobby of Ground War that I'm just gonna back out of anyways because only like 2 of the Ground War maps are even tolerable? I'm not even bothering with standard multiplayer anymore because I tried to play multiplayer the other day and I only lasted like 30 minutes. That shit is a fucking wreck. I don't know how anybody ever played that. Oh my god, I think that's also why people like Shipment and Shoot House in this game, is because it's an easier way to fast track those 5-10 seconds of catharsis, because you can get a double triple kill in those game modes a lot easier than other game modes. And that's why they jam-pack these games with so many giant maps where nothing fucking happens, because they're doing it intentionally. We know that these games are not designed for fun anymore. They're designed for player retention. And I think that's why so many of these things have not been fucking patched out. The spawns will never be patched out. The map design will never be fixed. Gun balance will never be patched. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't fit the overall. Patching those things goes against the overall vision, and the overall vision is not to make a good game that you want to get good at. It's a game with a physical cap on how good you can be, because it's not designed for you anymore. It's not designed for you to grind it and get better. It's designed for you to get addicted to that 10 seconds of catharsis. Oh my god, my dog just farted. That was a long fart. Oh, you just did it again. Good shit, buddy. How long have I been recording for? 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Holy fuck. This game is so fucking bad. I reinstalled this game. Well, first of all, I just wanted to play Warzone. Warzone's actually fun again. Which, thanks for that, I guess. But Warzone's actually fun again, so GG's in some regard. Yeah, it's shocker. The game that's not designed by one of the main COD developers is the best COD game on the market right now, other than Plutonium. Like, how fucking embarrassing is that? Warzone's developed by fucking Raven. Raven Software, the team that has nothing to do with any of the mainline COD games. Meanwhile, the last 3 mainline COD games have been completely fucking garbage. Because they all adhere to this new design philosophy. This new design philosophy that doesn't fucking work. My God. I had a point I wanted to make. Oh yeah, no, just I re-downloaded the game because I wanted to give it another honest like try, a truly honest try, because I even did like a Modern Warfare on PC in 2022 video a while back, but I really only did that video for multiplayer first of all, and I mean, and I'll admit I was not giving the game a fair shot in that video. I went into that video expecting it to be fucking terrible. And then, of course, I got 3 or 4 fucking terrible lobbies in a row. And I haven't touched the game since. I haven't touched the multiplayer since then. This was the first time I've played multiplayer since then. I played like an hour-ish of multiplayer the other day. And then I played like 2 hours of Ground War today. And I don't know how this is possible. I don't know how it's possible to make a game this fucking bad that's this fucking popular. Like, do people really have that little of, like, are people really this bad at judging quality now? Is the strategy at Activision that you're just going to keep releasing garbage fucking games like this over and over and over and over again to try and like, so you're there, eventually there's enough space between new COD games and the old COD games that nobody will criticize them for being shit anymore because nobody's going to be comparing them to the old ones anymore because the people who played the old ones will be long gone from the franchise. So you can just keep marketing to these fucking children who are just sucking all this shit up. And I say children, I mean literal children and mental children. Like, truly, I don't care. If you think this game is well designed, I don't care about your opinion on anything. Like, I usually don't get really fucking only a Sith deals in absolutes. But if you think Modern Warfare's multiplayer is well designed, I truly do not believe you. I do not respect your opinion on absolutely anything. Absolutely anything. I don't respect it. That might be a little harsh. Like, you know, I'm just kind of riffing now. I usually don't record for this long when it's just a ramble session. But like, you know how sometimes you meet somebody. Not even you meet somebody, but just, you know how everyone kind of has like the mental red flags? Like, if you legitimately think Suicide Squad, the first one, fucking vanilla, if you legitimately think Suicide Squad is a good movie, that's a red flag. Or like, I don't know, you buy FIFA, that's a red flag. Like, everyone has these red flags that are like, if this person legitimately, honestly believes this, I cannot respect, you know, all of their other opinions are compromised. This one's mine. If you legitimately think Modern Warfare is a well-designed game, I legitimately cannot trust your opinions on anything because I cannot trust your judgment of quality. This game is fucking garbage. And I stand by what I said in my campaign review all those fucking years ago. If this game was not called Call of Duty, absolutely no one would play it. Absolutely no one would play this. If it was not called Call of Duty and if it was not tied to Warzone in any way, absolutely nobody would defend this. Fucking, oh shit, dropped my phone. All right, whatever.